What's going on, guys? All Gas TV here. Welcome you back to a video series I kind of want to do, just documenting the upcoming NASCAR season. As most of the football I care about is pretty much over the way. I mean, the Super Bowl still exists, but my Packers just lost. Anyways, let's preview the 2020 season by looking at the Cup Series paint schemes today. Let's get into the video. Alright, here we are on my favorite site ever, JSK's silly season site. We're on the main paint schemes page here. We're going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit. It's still going to look pixelated. Ignore this here, but yeah. We're going to go 2020 paint schemes right now. And let's go ahead and look at the first one. Team Penske, the 2-car. Let's go ahead and look at Brad Keselowski's 2-car. Dent Wizard is going to be a sponsor from this year. Was a sponsor for Ryan Blaney in his win at Talladega in the fall race last year. I mean, it's a car we've seen in the past. I don't think I've seen this one, but it goes back along the lines of this. It's just going with the main sponsor, its color, and red. I mean, looks okay. Alliance, I mean, again, it's keeping that same style and just using the main colors of the scheme. It's not the best. Same thing with my dog just entered the room. Pyrotech. I mean, it's literally taking this base scheme and just matching the sponsor's color. Auto Trader is gonna be back again. I mean, we've seen that car last year. I don't remember seeing Discount Tire. I could be wrong. Could be just been the race I did not watch last year. There's a couple of those I did not watch last year. And that's it for Brad Keselowski. Let's go on over to the number 3 car, driven by Austin Dillon. And you kind of see right away here, that Bass Pro Shop car. That looks like a cool car. If I could have that car in iRacing right now, that would be pretty dope. Not to say the least. Dow's going to be back on the car. And that's pretty much it. That's been announced for paint schemes for Austin Dillon. I don't know what other sponsors he has, really. Kevin Harvick. Last year, we got to see the Harvick car. Harvick beer car. I don't know if we're going to see that again this year. That'd be cool. It's only like a little bit of throwback to the old NASCAR games where they weren't allowed to have the beer sponsor. I mean, you can put in any age you want and say you can get the beer sponsors. But let's take a look at the first one. It's the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast car. I mean, again, it's going back along the lines. We've seen these cars before. I don't know if this has a different tweak from last year or the year before. I mean, we've seen it. Hunt Brothers, I don't think we saw that car a year ago. At least I don't remember seeing it a year ago. Not a bad looking car. The all black with I guess that's gonna be like a chrome gray color flame along it. We saw it last year. We didn't see this though. There's more of a chrome color flame on this one. I don't know if that's black as well on top. That's difficult to tell. And then the Busch Light car. Nothing out of the ordinary for Kevin Harvick. Oscar Mayer car. I don't think this is a winning car. There's a poll right now for a design for the Oscar Mayer car this year. It's the main sponsor pretty much for Ryan Newman this year. I mean, Wyndham Resorts, Acorn. I don't know if they're coming back. This is the only scheme that's been released so far. I'm going to guess it's just because it's the Daytona 500 scheme. What's next? Tyler X 8 car. No change besides the name compared to Daniel Hemrick a year ago. They're the same thing. I know there's going to be a couple of different cars here for Chase Elliott. The Napa one, I think it's just the same thing from a year ago. But this is new. The Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. I don't know why the hell you make Mountain Dew with zero fucking sugar. But I mean, it is what it is. I know there's a vote for the Hooters car. I don't know if that vote has been announced yet. But there is a vote for it. Gonna be an interesting one. Next, we're going to go to Eric Almirola. I'm guessing there's only one paint scheme for him. default scheme, pretty much for Eric Almirola. Denny Hamlin, gonna be the same thing as last year, pretty much. I wonder if I don't know what this year's throwback's gonna be. Let's not worry about it though, because I don't want to see like an early throwback for Denny Hamlin. I mean, it's been he's entering his 15th year in Cup Series racing. If you want to count 06 as the first one, that's year 1, and then you get into 2020, that's 15 years. Team Penske's number 12 car, Jack Link's Menards. That's not something you've seen. I mean, I've seen the green one last year, and then an advanced auto part. Pretty much copied all Penske cars here. Pretty much. Stuart Haas Racing's number 14, driven by Clint Boyer. I mean, you want to talk about copy? Let's just take this and add a little bit of red to it. Make it a little bit different, you know. Than Kevin Harvick's. And then the Rush Truck Center car, that's going to be back. No 15 car for Ross Chastain, Ross Chastain is the driver. Brandon Poole, nothing there. No design for that 16 car, I believe is coming back. We'll go ahead and do the next episode. We'll be talking about the entry list for the 2020 season for teams, I think. Because why not? Let's go ahead and go to Chris Buescher's car. Almost a Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Sonny D, and Fastenal. Let's see how they do this year. Neither have that Cup Series logo on it. We're on to the M&M's car. Typical M&M's car for Kyle Busch. I mean, you kind of saw the Bass Pro Shop car already. Different than a year ago, to say the least. We can go back and look at different, and then you got owners. It's pretty much the same scheme so far. Nothing changed along the lines of the DeWalt cars. I mean, the outline of the yellow is different. I feel like there's more yellow on the car. Alright, improvements. Matt DiBenedetto, he'll be coming over to the 21 car with that funding from Menards. Hopefully he can keep that for a while, so he can stay in that 21 for a while. I feel like it'll be the right choice for him here. Me and Ford Motorcraft, it's going to definitely be on that. Same thing with Menards. I don't know if we could like do a throwback to Paul Menard here, his first ride this season, maybe for Matt DiBenedetto. Maybe. Wood Brothers, I mean, you ran some of your own schemes. Maybe do a little tribute to the 69 top 10 finishing driver, Paul Menard. Joe Logano, I expect nothing different. Of course, it's the only two schemes that's been announced. No one ruled anything else out. We're on to Willie B. I mean, Liberty University, I don't know what really changed. I mean, I don't like keep track of what changed with this cars, but I do know this came out. And that's different. I think it was all yellow a year ago. I mean, give us some little bit of like a chrome finish to it. Put it underneath the lights. Could be a good looking car. Racing scheme. Go Fast Racing's Corey LaJoie, Schluter Systems is coming back as a sponsor. They, I believe, released a scheme a couple weeks ago or last week, and this is new. This will be sponsored in Auto Club and Phoenix this year. Phoenix in November. This is the finale. I mean, they got the gradient scale coming across here. It's not going to be a bad looking car. I mean, I don't know if that's like a digital rendering of the car. I could be wrong. I believe here is Ryan Preece. I almost said Chris Buescher, but Buescher's in the 17. It's Continental car. Not bad. He goes from being like a second tier driver in that team to the first tier driver. Pretty interesting. Nothing changed in the world of the 42 car. Credit One still gonna be a sponsor. I believe we saw this one today in the Worldwide Technology. Thanks for inadvertently just displaying yourself here for Bubba Wallace. Talk about the different nose on the car. We're going to see the Kroger car. Something really different. Something I didn't expect to see out of this car when I saw it for Stenhouse. I mean, you're keeping that all blue. I mean, of course, Stenhouse fans are going to have to buy new merch if they want to keep repping their driver. But this car, it looks a little bit interesting. A little bit different than year past. I mean, if you want to look in year past, you can see like they're pretty much the same car year in, year out. Here's Ross Chastain's ride for the Daytona 500 and then the Coke 600. I mean, these are Ganassi-backed cars. He has a chance to show what he can do in a Ganassi-backed car. Maybe he can, I don't know, sneak an upset and Ganassi could back him all year. But the sponsorship has to be there. That's the first part. That sponsorship has to be there. He's going to come into a Ganassi car and have to prove himself. Of course, it's going to have to be like really prove himself to do anything like deserve any other ride. The 88 car, Luminar, is on the sponsor as Nationwide backed out. I mean, Nationwide was only there because of Junior, and they went ahead and said, yeah, Alex Bowman will be with you. And this car, what we saw at Loudon last year, I like it. It looks good. Again, potential iRacing scheme car. If someone wants to help me make it. And then the Procore Ream car for Christopher Bell. But that's pretty much it for paint schemes here for the Cup Series. Unless something new comes out, we won't be doing this update till maybe the season point until we take a look at other cars. Probably should not observe with the paint schemes, but I wanted to take a look at the paint schemes that have been released. There's probably going to be more released here in the next month, as we're a little bit less than a month away from the Daytona 500, which I believe is February 16th on Fox. For the, what will be this year? We're approaching, I want to say it's 2 years ago it was 60. So we're approaching the 62nd running of the Daytona 500. We're a little bit less than a month away for that. If you found this interesting, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.